What's going on, everybody? We're back, better than ever. Look at this shirt that Daniel has on. He's going bowling and then swing dancing is what we were talking about earlier.
It's my Vegas shirt.
You going to Vegas later?
I wish. I wish.
He goes to Vegas or Florida pretty much 3 times a month.
I wish that was true.
He's a traveling man.
I am. I enjoy it.
All right, well, we got a new one for you. 1716 Bradford Drive. We're in the middle of construction. Actually, we're at the end of construction.
Yep. Basically done. Just
Yeah.
a couple little small finishing touches, and then this thing will be listed.
Yeah.
But in the heart of Arlington, it's an awesome location.
It was a doozy.
Yeah. It was. It was a doozy for sure.
Not too far from Cowboys Stadium. Let's see, it was 2,000 square feet, just about.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They did convert the garage,
Yes.
and as we go through this, you'll see it needed some loving. This is one that I would say probably we got a little caught up in the niceness of how it looked, and it needed a little more
Yes.
than we thought, which happens in rehabs, unfortunately. But then you learn next time and do better. And we've been doing that with every single property going forward. We've just been, hey, market ain't going up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Especially with the Silicon Valley stuff. That's been a common phrase around here. But you need to watch a note video if your retirement is being hammered right now. All right, let's get into it.
Alrighty, so main thing on this one, on the exterior photo here, a couple notes I'll make is the roof and as well as the AC unit were both within 4 years. Those are the 2 main draws for me. I know in these videos I always harp on the majors. If we can get into a place that mainly needs cosmetic work and maybe 1 major done, we typically like that.
This roof was in good shape, right?
Roof was 4 years old. AC unit was 4 years old. So we liked those. The foundation issue was worse than what we had initially thought it was, or what I had thought it initially was. That was the 1 major. But again, we learned from that, decided from here on out, we kind of take a step back sometimes and say, okay, I know the majors are good, but let's analyze the overall, product. So
in cosmetics, what everybody wants nowadays,
Yeah.
it adds up big time.
Exactly, especially on larger square footage houses like this. It's more flooring to put in, it's more paint to paint, things like that. It's just overall, it's a higher price.
Big time.
So,
but it had cute curb appeal. It's in a good neighborhood, and we decided it's still worth it.
Yep.
The location still. What's the wisdom Daniel's given us? Hopefully we get something new. It's been location.
Yep.
All right.
So exterior photo here, roof in good shape. We didn't like the color on the exterior. You'll see on the after photo we did paint the exterior, of course. Replace this door on the far right there. This is where the converted garage was or is. They had some just like blankets over the windows. We always love when places do that. And then some windows
There's foil up there.
Yeah, exactly, foil, stuff like that.
Reflects the sun.
Yeah. And then windows, had to do some glass replacement and stuff like that.
We did that in college. We literally were so cheap.
Yeah.
Like we didn't want to turn on utilities, and we put foil up in the windows.
Yeah.
I did, but
we did
my roommates didn't.
blankets instead of
You did?
curtains. Blankets, yeah.
So remember we had a freeze, and it got down to like 15 degrees, and my roommate was literally on the couch wearing 2 hoodies, 2 pairs of sweats, and a blanket covered over it. I'm like, dude, let's just turn on the utilities. Wouldn't do it because we were going back to Christmas break in like 2 weeks, and I stayed at Simo's.
That's insane.
Because it was so cold.
I don't blame you.
Anyway.
All right.
Side story.
Stepping in to the front room here, it's a pretty good sized living room. This isn't the best photo of it, but you can see honestly the flooring didn't look too bad. They kept it overall relatively nice inside.
This was definitely a home. It wasn't a piece of
Yes.
junk that they had benders in. They
Correct.
lived here for a while.
Correct. Here's the other point of view from the living room. You can see the front door on the right side here. Flooring didn't look too bad. It was definitely a home, like Jeremy said.
We
They
didn't get
kept
to
it.
salvage any of that, did we?
No, we did not. We didn't. Another photo here. They had a lot of stuff inside for sure.
Jesus Christos.
Yep, Jesus Christos. Yep, that's that's correct. Let's see here. If you stepped through the living room, there was a nice big dining area. You guys can start to see kind of in this photo, the kitchen went off to the right, and then the dining room goes basically the width of the living room in front of it. There was just a wall separating the two. There still is.
Did we open it at all?
We did not. We left it and kept this kind of as a nicer dining room. So left that there.
Oof.
Let's see.
Old chandelier. That's a good look.
Yeah, that's a good look at it. So you can see it's a good sized dining room for sure. We liked that room. Out here to the back, there's a sliding door that goes to the backyard. Kitchen
you can
here.
See standing in the kitchen, looking at the dining room. It's you still feel open.
Yeah, definitely. It's not just a doorway. It's kind of bigger open area here. So
whoever's cooking, whoever's doing dishes.
And then they had a TV in the dining room, and so
what are they watching there?
I can't remember. I think it was a soap opera. No, from the kitchen and everything, it had a lot of good open areas still that we liked. Kitchen overall, we did a full rehab in here. Added a dishwasher. Yep, added a dishwasher. Had to do it. That's always a big thing nowadays.
Oh, so we're gas. I bet we don't even have gas on yet.
We do. We had to. We had to. Yes, that was one of the many headaches we had. Wasn't too bad. Going here, had one bedroom here. Again, overall, it didn't really look that bad, but again, just with the added square footage and ran into a few issues, it was pricier than what we thought. But if you guys look at some other photos or other, before videos we've done, this one relatively was not nearly as bad as some others, but
definitely
was just as, if not a little more expensive.
2,000 square feet adds up big time.
Definitely. And then we did do foundation work on this one as well, so that added in as well.
Yep.
Bathroom here, nice tile around the back that had a little chip out where the soap holder is there. We replaced that piece, added a little doorknob, door handles on the front here. Cleaned up the vanity, everything like that. Flooring throughout. Another bedroom here. Just really the main thing through all these photos that you'll see is
their marriage photos.
No. Is their marriage photos. But it really just needed overall just cosmetic, updates throughout. Paint, flooring.
So what do we do? We put new tile up in that, or did we salvage that?
We salvaged that. Just did a deep clean on it.
It looks good?
Yeah, it looks good.
We're about to find out.
We will find out. So left that there.
For
Did new light fixtures throughout, new cabinets in the kitchen, granite countertops, stuff like that.
That little potty?
Yes.
That is a common thing at my house. And now there's no plumbing that runs to that tiny one.
Yeah.
So what do you do with the poop in there when your kid goes in it, Daniel?
I don't want to know.
Yeah. It's not fun.
No, I completely agree with that. Let's see. Another angle of the kitchen here from the other side. Again, new cabinets, nice granite countertops, added a dishwasher to the right of the new stove here. Had to put...
That thing's old.
Yeah, it is. It had no vent for the stove above it, so we added a hood up above here.
Oh, nice.
And
a vent hood?
Yeah.
Ooh, that'll look good.
Added a vent hood, and then also moved the microwave, have a full wall of cabinets to the right here. Nice. And kind of made it a hidden microwave in one of the cabinets here.
Cool.
But still have the hookups and everything for outlet.
I'm excited to see the kitchen.
Yeah, it looks good.
A lot of liquor.
Yeah, they did have a lot of liquor. I made note of that. I don't know what they were watching. I don't know.
The Mask of Zorro. Such a good movie.
Yep. But yeah, that's really the gist of it is, cosmetic updates throughout, painted the exterior, and foundation work was the big item that we kind of missed on pricing wise.
We don't have a picture of the back on here yet, but I believe it was a good sized lot.
It is a good sized lot, yes. Don't have one on here, but we'll definitely have one for the after photos. But it is a good sized lot. Looks much better now. So,
let's see. Overall, it'll end up being okay. Not too bad.
Yep.
Things are really leveling out, but again, buying in the right area, even if you buy and when prices goes down, it still saves you, long term. Because we had some in some not nicer areas that's the exact opposite. But now we're not flipping any in those areas.
Nope.
And transitioning big time. So
I always harp on it, but we've done flips in 76133, which is Westworth Village, Arlington, Haltom, Watauga,
104.
Yeah, we're staying out of 104.
105, Morningside, did a lot in there.
Yeah, we used to. We're keeping out of those at the moment.
Meadowbrook.
Yes.
11 something.
I think it's 103.
Right there by that strip, man. Yeah. That is just a wild area.
Yeah. The closer you get to downtown, we're not flipping there. That's the best way to describe it.
We would assign that to you guys.
But now, River Oaks, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. River Oaks is good. But anything really east of 35 and stuff, we're staying away from for sure.
Bring us home. Are there any decorating tips you learned from this? Are there
Decorating tips? No, definitely not. But when
I get your life right after seeing the Jesus pictures,
I think my life is already right. Can always do better. But takeaway from this one, like we said, is the majors kind of drew me in personally on this, and now what my big learning experience on this was like I said from the beginning, take a step back on some of these new ones we're doing, and say, okay, I know the majors are a big draw, but let's talk about
definitely. To his credit, he really has honed in there, and our pricing, it's like we're not trying to make things happen anymore. We're able to have a little bit more of a strong arm, if you will, because of the way the market is. But even more so, it's just the process is better, and the market just changed. So
definitely,
and it's still changing. Our prices and what we're doing, I mean, we're already getting things under $100,000 again, which we went at least a full year with barely having anything under that. So the price ranges that we deal in, even with the rates going up, the world collapsing, etc., the banks, big tech needs a little humbling. I kind of like this, but it's not going to drive our pricing down massively. We still have good demand, we still have low inventory, but the people getting hammered are luxury markets. Like if you don't have a good location and a good price, and you're trying to sell $1 million house, that is where the biggest, your buying power at $1 million at 7.5% compared to
2.5%,
3%. Yeah. South Lake last year, they probably got 3% on that house. Interest, and their payment is nothing compared to what it would be now. So they're getting hammered. Now is not the time to do luxury. We will do some of those, but probably at the end of this year is when those deals are going to be a little more worthwhile. So we'll see what they do with rates too, because if the bottom is falling out like it is, they may not raise rates. They've already naturally gone down.
I know you were showing
6.6 earlier today.
That's a little better. But.
So all right, well, we appreciate you guys watching. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll have more content coming for you soon. Take care.